something that you might like to hear. Got a sexy ass body and your ass looks soft. Mind if I touch it to see if it's soft? Nah, I'm just playing unless you say I can. And I'm known to be a real nasty man, and they say a closed mouth don't get fed. So I don't mind asking for head. You heard what I said. We need to make our way to the bed. You can start using your head. You like to fuck, have your legs open all in a buck. Toot it up, slapping ass, girl, the sex get rough. Switch position and let the dick get down to business, so you can see what you've been missing. You might have some, but you never had none like this. Just wait till you see my dick.
Hey, bitch, wait till you see my dick.
Oh,
wait till you see my dick.
Hey, bitch,
wait till you see my dick.
Oh,
I'ma beat that pussy up.
Hey,
wait till you see my dick.
Oh,
wait till you see my dick.
Hey, bitch,
wait till you see my dick.
Oh,
I'ma beat that pussy up.
yeah. See, I wanna fuck, tell me what's up. Walk around the club with your thumb in your mouth. Put my dick in, take your thumb out. Oh, there might be a little culture to deal with. Wet, fat hoes, they don't spill shit. I keep a hoe hot when I'm putting in work. You wanna ski, you about to get your feelings hurt. Cause I beat that cat with a dog and knock the walls off a broad till she squall like, ooh. Yeah, it's on like that. But it depends on the swing of the baseball bat. Fuck the bitch on the counter, make the plates fall back. On the floor, she ain't stealing cause she nuts, so they crack, crack, crack. Fuck that, bend over, I'ma give you a smack. Oh.
Wait till you see my dick. I'ma beat that pussy up. Wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick. I'ma beat that pussy up.
Test, the levels. Okay, Beyonce Kaya with a choir, AI.
Just do it, do it, do it, do it now. Do it, do it, do it now. Make it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. Right now. Make it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. My head, my back, kick my pussy and my crack. My head, my back, kick my pussy and my crack. My head, my back, kick my pussy and my crack. My head, my back, kick my pussy and my crack.
Hi, Miss Newbie.
Don't stop, just do it, do it. Then you roll your tongue from the crack back to the front. Then you suck it all till I shake and come, nigga. Make sure I keep busting nuts, nigga. All over your face and stuff. Slow head, show me so much love. The best head comes from a thug. The dick good, thick, big and long. Slow thump until the crack of dawn. On the X making faces and
Y'all got your prayer cloths? It was $15.99 plus shipping and handling.
Get on your knees. A bitch like me moans and screams. try me. You try me. I'll make you see. You bitches ain't got shit on me. So lick it now. Lick it good. Lick it good. Like it good. My yeah. Lick it good. Lick it good. Just like you should. My neck. Lick my pussy and my crack. My neck. Lick my pussy and my crack. Do it now. Lick it good. Lick this pussy just like you should. Right now. Lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. Now. Lick it good. Lick this pussy just like you should. Right now. Lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. My neck. My back. Lick my pussy and my crack. My neck. My neck. My back. My back. Lick my pussy and my crack. My neck. My back. My back. Lick my pussy and my crack. My neck. My neck. My back. My back. Lick my pussy and my crack.
Good evening. I am Juanki and welcome to my world. I'm on a 28-second delay. I guess the songs at the beginning told them to, not so very fast, not so very fast. Oh, if you have stumbled upon my channel, I am Juanki, out of breath from the exercise that I've been doing here, performing for the people. And this is my world. Out of breath. I'm not as young as I used to be, girls. Getting old for that tired, whorish routine. How's everybody doing? I hope you are doing fine. I just want to highlight what Miss Newbie has said. And for those of you who are not looking at the screen, she says, and I quote, somehow, the words I've been telling Mr. All Day have made it to Juanki's broadcast. That broke me. Oh my God, I'm glad I'm able to entertain. Hello, the purse is closed. The purse is closed. What is going on? What is going on? Let me just see. Let me back up a little bit. It said, dead dogs in freezers, drunken rants. I know you're not talking about the dog. I know you're not talking about the dog has been preserved in a freezer. Drop a bomb on that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel like I'm peeking. Yes, I'm peeking because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I just fixed it. It has come to the period of time between Hulk and I, in which we could no longer exist in this station right here that I got going on. We recorded a podcast this morning, which will be out for your listening tutelage and privilege on Monday, as usual. The jnhpodcast.com. That's jnhpodcast.com. Or if you don't want to leave the YouTube ecosystem, you can find it at handle JNH Podcast. There is a set of white girls who also has the JNH Podcast. Clearly that's not us, yeah. So Miss Views to View, hello. She is coughing. I hope you want a cough drop, Miss View. I hope you are bundled up. It got a little warm up here. We made it to 51 degrees. Apparently this coming week, we're gonna be in the 70s, Miss View. So I think, but the crazy thing is, it went to 51 and there's still snow on the ground. There's still blocks of like thick ass snow in certain parts of the neighborhood and stuff. But I'm excited about 71 degrees next week. So spring has sprung. Miss View, this is the time. I know. I don't need to be telling you, but I started my disc. I have my disc, and then don't forget to wash your mouth after you do it, because it could give you dryness back there and thrush and shit. So I've been doing my disc, and I also been doing my allergy pills. That's why I've been a little sleepy It takes about a good 1 or 2 weeks for my body to just get used to it. So this is the time where I need to start, we start plugging. I start plugging up all my sinuses and all that, because I will not be having a crazy spring with the allergies and the asthma and the watering eyes. And then you try to go to get your medicine at the counter, and then they're asking for your ID. And then she's like, Mr. Pro, you can no longer get any more. Well, why now? There's a law because people are using it to make meth. Or do I look like I make or sell or use meth? And you could clearly see my eyes are bloodshot. My snot is running. Can I get the fucking medicine? But apparently, Miss View, you cannot get too much of the medicine. You have to space it out and drip it out. So that's the dilemma here. That is the dilemma here. Let's see. Miss View is saying, should I be gagging folks putting dogs in freezer? Well, yes, the person's clothes came through and dropped that little piece. I have been very focused and minding my business. Drop a bomb on that. I really have. Gotta bring the bomb sound down too, because Incredible Hulk, as I was saying, I am about to evict Incredible Hulk from the studio. We sat here and did our next episode of our podcast, which will go live on Monday. And when he sits here, he moves everything around. There's a microphone still connected. I see it still has phantom power in it. My monitor was pushed away. My microphone, I had to bring it back down. All my sound effects are all jacked up and discombobulated. This cannot continue to happen. I am going to make an executive decision. Okay? I'm not ready to discuss the decision just yet. I need to gather all the facts. But I will not be subjected to such work environments. I expect to be able to come here to the people in front of the red microphone and just do what I do. Instead, I have to be twinkling and fingering the sound equipment. I have to molest the microphone. I have to push up the thing and sit like I cannot. This is not how I perform at my best. Okay? So we're going to have to figure it out. Somebody's going to have to go to the garage. And I was here first. Okay? Just saying. Let's see. Allergy season, thrust. Yes, trust, right? Like you gotta gargle it and rinse it, right? Rinse it and take my Flonase. I hate Flonase. I don't like the Flonase, Miss View, because aside from the fact that I've never been one to put stuff up my nose, drop a bomb on that. Never been my forte, not into it. Never did it, never. Putting that rigid thing up there. Maybe if they made the tip like more flesh-like, maybe more like soft, but it's like a rigid thing that you put up there, and then you have to time it right to push and at the same time. The thing that also bothers me a lot is, I don't know if this is the case for you, Miss View, but Flonase comes up here and then you get these dark circles under your eyes. It happens to me. Dark circles under the eyes because of the Flonase in combination with the actual pollen that's flying, hitting your eyes. It's just, I just don't like how it treats me. And finally, also, to me, Flonase makes me sad. Drop a bomb on that. So I've stayed away from Flonase for the longest. Symbicort too, Miss View. Symbicort used to give me heart palpitations, so I had to give up the Symbicort. But they had me on this new thing last of like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's called Trilogy. It's excellent. It's like 3 medicines in one, and it's the disc, and I have no complaints. Let's see. Miss View says this year for allergy is starting early. Dogs in the freezer. Okay, let's see. The person's close is talking about the weather. The person's close. We want to hear about this dog in the freezer. Okay. The Miss View says until Wednesday they get their welfare check to pay for the burial. Oh my God, drop a bomb on that. I have backup meds. Right. Let me say. Afrin serves sinus is good. Backup when you can't get the prescription stuff. Oh my Hulk. Lordy, yes, no, you upstairs, you are out of it. He's listening. He is listening. He's listening right now, but he won't drop down right now. That rinses out all the mess out for the day. The purse is closed. If you're still in the room, Miss Newbie, anybody, do you know about this dog in a freezer? What is going on? It's insane to me. It's crazy. Listen, I'm not gonna be long before you too long because I do. My husband and I have a date in the bed. No, not that one. We don't schedule those. Those just happen organically. But we have to catch up on Beyond the Gates. Beyond the Gates, just supporting our people up there doing the damn thing. Okay. First of all, they're in a network that got purchased by MAGA, CBS. And now with these two mergers that they did, Paramount and Warner Brothers, it's all MAGA. It's all MAGA. It's all MAGA. So that's that. But I wanted to come through real quick because let me see, what's the best way? I don't know. In case you haven't noticed, I've turned the page. I was never with those girls. I'm not interested to be anywhere near those girls. I never fit in, and that was fine with me. If people need legal advice, there's a highly qualified attorney in that sector, in those YouTube streets, that graduated with a degree in Esquire. Drop a bomb on that. That's exactly what she said. A degree in Esquire. If there's people that need some type of legal advice, I've never claimed to be a legal attorney. It's actually a crime to give legal advice when you're not registered with the bar. The bar for your state. So I do come from a long line of doctors and lawyers. Drop a bomb on that. I do. And it's the most, I take all the credit, Miss Newbie and Miss View. I take all the credit because I was the blueprint. Yes, I meander into the into the world. Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. That's what happens when I don't have the time to warm up, because I had to come up here, and do my whole contraption, tinkle the thing, finger this, molest the mic, and instead of me centering, to go on live and do what I gotta do, I gotta fix everything up. I'm racing the clock, and I don't get to do my warming up. Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Okay? All right? I was the blueprint for my siblings. Even though I ventured out into the world of the creative and performing arts, one of the awards is there. Okay? I would like to believe that I showed them how to be dedicated, committed, go to school, the whole nine. So every time any of my siblings that are younger than me brings an accolade home, it's all about me. It really is. It absolutely is, Miss View. And I've never been one to be shy of the accomplishments. So, I have my own accomplishments, and then I live the accomplishments of my siblings through me. I live them through me. You usually say I live them through that. No, I live them through me. Yes. I was sitting around, my husband and I was sitting around with my little sister. She's a member of the bar. She's actually qualified to, in all states, drop a bomb on that. See, when you pass the bar exam and you pass it at a certain level, because, there's like you passed, and then they say, okay, you're in the national average. And then there's like you're really up there. When you're really up there, you can actually practice in like all of the, she could practice in all of the states, because that's how, And so we were talking about, her next moves and stuff like that. And she was like saying how she's in talks with some big old, Fortune 500 to be legal counsel. So, I'm thinking, because this girl just graduated. She literally it's been maybe 5 years, Ms. View. And so, she's worked for a couple of firms. And I've just done better. And I'm sitting there, she's talking, that she's talking with the folks over there, to interview and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so what's the title? What's the name of the role? She said, Miss View. She said VP of General Counsel. My food, we were eating, I dropped it down. It just fell out of my mouth. The spoon, the plate, everything. Like, I'm like, a VP? We have a VP already? Oh my God. And they are in serious conversations and discussions about it. Like, this is, so I'm very proud of the work that my siblings, my uncles, and my family members. I mean, I have an uncle who's an international doctor. That means America and DR, can practice in both. You know, I have another uncle that literally got an avenue in his last name in the town because of the, you know, the work that they've done with medicine and all that. So I'm very proud of that, especially the legal. You know, I dabble in the legal and stuff like that. But don't come over here asking me for legal advice. Drop a bomb on that. First of all, what in your damn queer mind made you think that I would allow anybody from these streets like this to come into my professional world with my professional people? For what? It doesn't, you know, I wouldn't even go to a brunch with some of these homosexuals over here. And I'm going to center it right at the homosexuals. We're not the same. Okay? Don't let the face fool you. Don't let the fact that I'm from the mean streets of New York City fool you. I was raised in the projects, many of them, you know, born on Main Street, right across from Ugly Road. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? I don't like you bitches. I don't like you. I don't know you. I don't like you. Y'all stay trying to bring me to your world. We're not the same. I can't fucking relate. I can't relate. So the connection is not there. But what supersedes all of this, you know, let's leave the degrees out of the conversation. Let's leave the experience out of the conversation. Let's leave the fact that I take multiple showers a day out of the conversation. Let's leave the fact that there's no stories about Juanki Pro in the back of cars, sucking coke, or, you know, went away on trips and, you know, fondled and licked and sucked and lapped and relapped. And let's just get all of it. Put all of that aside. Aside from all of that, I'm a motherfucking married man. Drop a bomb on that. An actual married man. I had to stand up there in front of the white man with my mama and his mama. I had my little vest on. He had his little big vest on. You know, I held the hands and looked up like this. He held the hands and looked down like this. And the white man was talking a whole bunch of shit. I was crying. My mama was crying. He was crying. She was recording. The man was taking pictures. Then the lady came and said, sign here. Like, it was a whole bunch of things that happened in my real life. You know, I don't talk to if you weren't a homosexual, where's Naris? Naris 21. If you weren't a gay that was part of my world that my husband knew of when we were just dating and trying it out, you ain't getting in. Drop a fucking bomb on that. The fuck do you think? Let me be more clear. The fuck do these homosexuals think I'm gonna be back and forth on a DM, on a DM or in the public, talking to homosexuals that are not, like, we're not the same. I wouldn't even go to brunch with any of y'all. So some piece of trash came to you for advice on how to deal with these folks. The nerve. Oh yes. And I do have, you know, because part of me is still, you know, part of me is going to give, because it's been here. Their support system, you know, the person who could give them their legal advice with a degree in Esquire has been around here. She has dipped and dabbled and rumbled with the B. You know, she had a lawsuit against Google at one point. She had a lawsuit against YouTube, the whole nine. So she can meander her way through the lies, deceit, and the garbage and trash better than I can. I remember when one tried to use you as a cover up for a lie that they told. Oh yes. I remember that too. I was in the process of getting my Brazilian wax because, you know, that's another thing. I keep it nice and tight and clean and legit for my husband. Okay? Miss Newbie says, "Oh my God, my daughter nearly turned down heading up her practice because her colleagues yell, light-skinned privilege, no man, no sir." I watch her work her ass off and earn her spot. Drop a bomb on that. Ugh. And you know what? Females, and I've seen this with my own sister, because you know how I said she's worked for a couple of firms. The very first one, international firms, by the way, international firms, right? To be part in the legal, and also in the finance, so finance, legal, corporate, legal, finance, right? And females have it so hard because it is a boys club, and she saw that it was a boys club and there wasn't going to be any room for growth there, so she got her credentials put together and went somewhere else, more comfortable, more money, different experience, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, females have it really, really tough. And then if you're a minority female, oh, it's like you're not even visible. You're not visible. They expect you to be thankful to be at the table because you're at the table because they just needed to check a box in their view, not because you are fucking more academically prepared than they are. You understand what I'm saying? That they are. No, not because of that. It's because in their eyes, you're a female, you're of color, and they needed to make the around the table look a little more appealing. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But so, yeah. So, can I suggest somebody to help with legal matters here? Yes. Given the people that are asking, given the environment that they're in, given the things that they want to do. There is a attorney. She calls herself an attorney. Her name is Diamond Ring Dory. Drop a bomb on that. Oh yes, she would facilitate. She will help you out. She'll be all up in your business. She'll take it all the way to the YouTube streets and ridicule everybody involved, including herself. Miss Newbie says, yep, she did it with her legs closed. You'd think her female mutual would cheer. Yeah. No, of course not. Of course. And I've seen this. I have seen this. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but it's the reality. And this is why I say that it's, very important that people have their education. Very important that, I get it. College is not for everybody. I get it. But you have to get some type of training. You have to get some type of, if you don't want to get to the 4-year, do the 4-year or whatever, then get some type of licensing and work in that field so that the years combined with the licensing can give you a little bit of a more of an edge to you than just like if you had just one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why I also say that exposure to work as a younger person is so important. Summer youth, as soon as they're 16 and they can get them summer papers, get them doing something. Get them to experience something, to get the sense of earning their own money. You want to do something. This is how much it costs. Okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to save this way to do it. Like I've been known to, like I said the other day, work 3 jobs. I took a job at 311 when I was working the 3 jobs because I wanted to go on my first cruise, which was Carnival Cruise Lines. I got the job. I knew I wasn't going to be there long. I literally was there 6 fucking weeks, Miss View, because then I had 2 other jobs, right? But that one I say I need something extra so I can put away for my, I think it was like maybe like $1,500 was the actual thing. I got me a nice balcony suite in the Carnival Destiny out of Puerto Rico, going to all them little islands for like 7 days. It was my very first trip. It was a bunch of college people and a bunch of my performer friends from the years. It was a total of like 70 of us, but it did not feel like it was 70 of us on the boat. Like I only stayed with 10, which was like the organizer, her daughter, and then the performers that I knew, and like a college friend that I had. It didn't even feel like it was 70 of us together. But every night you come and you have dinner together. But my table was just a table of 10. And that was the very first cruise that I went. But, I went on that cruise. I got that job because I said, okay, let me get something else so that I can put aside. And little by little, I was sending in my little $50 every paycheck or whatever every week. And by the time the trip came, everything was taken care of. And then when I went on a trip, I came back and I quit. Drop a bomb on that. Because I had the other 2 jobs. So work has never really been an issue because I was exposed to working at a very early age. I think, though, Miss Newbie and Miss View, that is part of the reason, too, I think, why I'm also at this later stage in life. I feel I'm not like completely done on this earth, but I have accomplished so much that sometimes I look around and I'm like, what else? What else can I do? I need something to entertain myself with sometimes, And then also, I'm tired. Drop a bomb on that. I feel like, how you meet people and they're like ready to retire and they've had enough and they're like, I'm just ready. Some people are ready to go even early. They would take a pay cut on that Social Security as long as they could just rest and relax and not have to report and respond to, by that point, people who are younger than them, still wet behind the ears, trying to manage you and write you up and shit. And it's like, that must be really tough. That must be tough when you are old enough to be somebody's grandparent and they're trying to discipline you and supervise you in a corporate setting or in a business setting, and you're so close to retirement, but yeah, I feel like, oh my God, this body of mine, like I feel, because I literally started working when I was 12. Drop a bomb on that. I started working when I was 12. When I was 12, I had to report somewhere. I had to be accounted, I was accounted for. I was held accountable to a certain amount of things, to a certain amount of deliverables. I wasn't working 40 hours. I'm not going to sit here online and be like, I was working 40 hours. No, I wasn't. But I was working. And they were cutting a check. I was too young to have a bank account, so I had to have a joint account with my parents. And that's where the money would go. And then my mom would take the money out and give me my cash. Or I would go to the check cashing place. Eventually, they got to know me, so I would just get it cash right away. And so, I feel it. Miss View says, F that, extra coins, I still can make them. I needed to focus on my health. Miss Newbie says, Juanki, me too. If I don't get out of bed for the next 6 months, I've done enough. Drop a bomb on that. It's just like, oh my God. Plus, take care of my family that live in different states. Yes, I remember that, Miss View. I remember you, and you was there were times where you were taking care of family members and you were still working. Because remember when you were the one who introduced me to, and I told Hulk about that some time ago. Remember, Miss View, when you used to do unintentional ASMR at work? Miss View was there typing. And all you would see was like the keyboard and once in a while, she will come there and just whisper to us. And then you will hear just the typing going on. Yes, Miss View, I was watching back then. But yes, just to close out with the homosexuals that are here that I'm not, don't think that I get it. It's a different face. I get it. I look different. I sound different. I am unbreakable over here. I know y'all have already searched up and down. Maybe y'all seen my headshots. Did you Google my professional resume? Okay, 2 pages of performing arts. Drop a bomb on that. But at the end of the day, let me be straight up. Gay man to gay menses over there. Bitches, I wouldn't see ya in the street. I will keep on walking if I saw you. Understand that on a Sunday at the brunch, right before the drag queens come out and we throw them dollars at us, and if y'all sitting across the table, my table is laughing at your asses at the level of undiscipline, if that's the word, but it's that sector. At the way y'all look, all y'all bitches look ugly. Drop a bomb on that. Y'all ugly bitches. Y'all is ugly bitches. You understand? Y'all spend hours, if not days, up in here. Who the fuck has a 8-hour live? Drop a bomb on that. As a young man, Don't you have anything else? I fight and struggle to find enough time to come over here. But then again, I help my husband run a business. I'm an employee somewhere. I run a business with my husband. I have to cook, wash the dishes, clean, take care of my family, spend quality time with my husband, take care of myself. As you can see, I always come to you showered. I'm very moisturized right now. I'm very moisturized. I wash the curls. I maintained. I go get my Brazilian wax. It ain't no jungle up in here. Okay, I get my Brazilian wax. I get my feet done, the hands done. I gotta keep Hulk interested, okay? At all times. On top of that, I am in charge of the recreational aspect of our lives. So I'm researching, I'm figuring out, I'm working with trying to figure out what's the best time to do this. How can I best do this? I pay all the bills. I know where every cent goes in. I go to the bank with client services. You understand what I mean? I ain't got time to sit around with a whole bunch of people that are not doing anything productive, that hate each other, then love each other, then hate each other, then dislike each other, then cuss each other out, then dox each other, call each other's jobs, flirt with each other's mans, then create storylines. They come through without showering, dirty. They don't care if the house looks messy. It's not embarrassing that they still live with their parents. They're tracing up and down, getting flued out, God knows for what. Okay? Spreading all types of genital HPVs and bitches, we are not the same. Don't you dare come over here. Miss Nubi says, pup, I'm assuming that's a puppy. Nubi has transitioned peacefully and big. Nubi hasn't paid a bill in over a decade. Thanks to me, Miss. I give flowers while people can smell them. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Nubi. Who transitioned? Right, let me translate that. Well, never. Who transitioned? I don't trust none of them. Listen, I don't trust any of them. I don't like any of them. I wouldn't be in the same room with them. We're about to go on this boat and the whole nine. Trust and believe. I know how to meander myself. I know exactly the people that Hulk and I must meet, must see. That is that. Oh, that is that. Okay. That is that. I thought somebody recently also said that a puppy transition. And I saw in the sector somebody but didn't I see that? I thought somebody put that on there too. But I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Newbie. I actually was reading. I was reading something that really. I was gonna bring it on to my confessions and stories and advice. It was a young man that was asking for advice on how to best spend time with his 80-something-year-old mother. Right? I know you will be okay on the cruise. And it was just the puppy in the freezer. Who is the puppy in the freezer? Who is it? Are we talking about D-Dog, Miss View? Are we talking about D-Dog? Juanki, one day soon, you need to drop the link so we can talk as all married folk, because these kids kill me wondering why they're lonely. Listen, you drop a bomb on that. Yes, we should. I am so open to that. Absolutely. And unfortunately, is maybe if some of them were to delete their time here. Yes, I lost both of my dogs recently. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was Incredible Hulk and I were talking about a pup a few months ago, and you're gonna outlive them, and then the love. And I'm a teacup type of guy. I love my little teacups. I've had a couple, but just that you're going to outlive them, and then just the pain of that. I know my mom currently has 2, Miss Newbie, and my mom and my dad are semi-retired, And so the dogs, once we were out, and when my parents decided to like semi-retire, and nobody was in the nest and the whole nine, they got one dog, and then literally within 6 months they got a second dog, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. 2 dogs. They've never really even liked dogs, but now they're like their kids now. And I was just thinking recently, I'm like, when those dogs transition, and my parents are completely alone, because they treat those dogs like us, okay? I just don't want to get attached to something so like precious, and then I know I'm gonna outlive them. So it's like, I'm sorry, Miss Newbie, I'm sorry. For these gays over here, and then they're wondering why they're by themselves, or why people just look at them as pieces of meat. Well, you carry yourself as pieces of meat. Some of them have OnlyFans, showing rectum for a quarter, and it's like, okay, if you will have to like erase all of that and go somewhere where nobody knows you and start out new, where everything lives on the internet, but start out new, where nobody knows you, where you could just be, and then maybe you'll be able to. And then these boys that are so fast and furious, these boys with these porn videos and all these, this swapping of saliva and bodily fluids in that sector over there, everybody's doing everybody and all that, and it's just not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking to no homosexual over there. There's nothing they got that I'm interested in. Okay? I'm a married man. There's nothing, again, if you weren't a gay that was already in my circle before Hulk came into my life, and then you met and learned about Hulk, and Hulk notices you, I don't want to hear anything about you. I don't. You need some legal advice, because I come from a long line. Diamond Ring Dory. Diamond Ring Dory, Diamond Ring Dory, Diamond Ring Dory. You call her name out 3 times, go to your nearest trash can, and she'll be right there ready to support you. Mister is currently looking for new pups, but I'm not sure that I'm ready. Yeah, I know. He's trying to make you happy. He's trying to, let me give you another. And listen, maybe it will at some point, but give yourself some time. And then you have to, like, what do? You get all of their plates and things. And like, I used to dress mine in little, very gay, I know, in little outfits and all that. Her name was Mimi. And, with little ballerina skirts and everything. It was the most ridiculous thing you will ever see. I could carry her like this. It was a Maltese, because it's the only dog I can have, because it doesn't shed and it's hypoallergenic. And it was like 4 pounds as an adult. So I can carry Mimi like this, and I used to carry her like this and walk around. Yes, I was that, like this, with Mimi like this. Juanki, ask Dory and leave Juanki right out of it. Yes, absolutely. Ask Diamond Ring Dory. She will love to get her hands on some Esquire work. Okay, she does have the degree in Esquire. Miss Newbie, I don't know if you're aware. I bring her up because I knew I don't want to see Juanki coming on here dragging any of them fools. I'm not going to. I turned the other page. I'm really happy with the content that I'm doing. People are responding well to the confessions and the stories, and then I can really sit here and then talk about my experience, what I think about some of the stuff that I'm reading. I'm not going back there. For what? I'm not going back there. You have people being ridiculous, lying, nearly senior citizen age, lying about engagements and Temu rings and tariffs, and you got other people creating fake beefs. Do you think I'm going to give any of my personal contacts? First of all, they wouldn't be able to afford a retainer in any of these people. Drop a bomb on that. It's the fact that they feel so comfortable. It's the fact that they feel so comfortable. They think they can come knock on my door and think that I'm gonna be open to. I don't want to have nothing to do with anything over there. This is why it's. Did Hulk see my ring? Oh, he absolutely loved your ring. And then I had to explain the whole thing. And then he went at it and looked at it. And then he was a little confused because he didn't know if it's a Sempic or if it's a health concern going on. You know, it looked like a head on a stick. It literally looked like Skeletor. It's like the Skeletor is looking out. You know, it's like. Oh, you see, my finger is well trained where I can't even take my ring on. Look at the screen, Miss View. If I was on Delta again. If I was a flight attendant in Delta again. We didn't know. We didn't know if it was a health concern. We didn't know it. I'm like, what in the costume jewelry? And then I had to get my husband together. I'm going to leave you with this read. Because Treasure Lane, you're going to have to come. You're going to have to find my man. He won't be hard to find. When I first showed him what inspired your ring, Miss View, my husband broke out laughing and said, this looks like something. Like he said, this looks like something a drag queen would wear, like something maybe Treasure Lane. I said, wait a minute, no, oh, absolutely not, boo boo. Oh, hell no. What we're not gonna do right now in this conversation is bring mother Treasure Lane into it. She will never wear no custom piece like that. Absolutely fucking not. But I understand what my husband meant in his view. Treasure Lane, you're going to have to find Hulk and let him know that you don't wear that cheap shit, honey. Okay. I was like, oh, no. No, what we're not going to do right now is, but I understand what he was saying. Because Treasure Lane is as close to a drag queen as he has ever gotten or seen. You know what I mean? So that's that. But I was like, yeah, no. The last person that came from me was, ew, what do I do with this person? Miss View says Hulk is going to get tossed off the boat. Let me tell you, Miss Ruby, yeah, like you see these things coming, and you're like, really? Like it's like, what? It's so easy. It's so easy. It feels wrong. You know when it's so easy that it feels wrong. Just in life experience, period. You know, you got people that never left their freaking state trying to match up with you. That has international, portfolios, like the whole nine. Like, really? Okay. Anyway. What time is it? Oh, yes. It's time for me to, Miss View, I know you've seen it. I can't be bothered. Like, it's like, come on. Like, anyway, ladies, I want to thank you for entertaining me. I am attempting to go live every single day. Drop a bomb on that. Every single day. Every single night. Am I going to make it? We'll see. I've already looked into what I'm going to do when I'm on vacation on that boat. Technically, we should be okay when we are on land because that we still, but when we are out in the sea, it's when it gets dicey. So I have to figure it out. But I am going to stay consistent. My gosh, it's already March. 9 more months. And we'll be doing the countdown here again. So I am going to come next month. I'm going to start doing videos on the preparation for the cruise. I'm excited about the cruise. My husband's excited about the cruise. This is his first time going on a cruise. This is my first time going on this cruise line. So I gotta get my outfits together. There's a couple of theme nights, and so I'm gonna do some vlogging and videos on that too come April. But with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do a confession. I think I'm gonna read tomorrow, so tomorrow might be a little bit of a a serious one. I think I'm gonna read the one that I came across. I've been holding on to it because I don't know. I like, when I read them, I try to like connect and see what I feel on the whole night. This one in particular is about a man who is asking the internet. He's asking the internet advice on how to spend time with his 87-year-old mother. Drop a bomb on that. I tell you, sometimes I see and I read things and I can already see what the culture, what the ethnic background is, what the race is, because there's just certain things that I just like. So I think I'm gonna read that one tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are here tomorrow around this time, a little earlier because it's the beginning of the week. Thank you, Miss Nui, for coming through. Thank you, Miss View, for coming through. I know Naris 21 is somewhere up there, and the folks that come for the replay, thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be safe. I wish you a productive week, and I'll see you tomorrow for a serious advice seeker. All right. Have a good night, ladies. Thank you. Bye.